Please go ahead.
Yeah. The Festival of Holi and the long weekend. I'm sure it was great fun. It's awesome to see enthusiastic people who are ready as contestants trying to perform the best as the sun shining bright. And all the role players who are buckled up to do their job meticulously. Break up the leg, everyone. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to the Area F4 International Speech and Table Topics Contest. I'm the Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Vijay Bhargav, and I welcome you to this online contest. The district mission is we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Some rules to be respected during the contest. Rule number 1, all attendees must mute their audio at all times unless instructed otherwise by the contest chair. Rule number 2, do not share your screen unless asked by the host. Rule number 3, for the duration of the contest, please turn off your video and keep audio on mute. The contestants to follow the rules is explained during the briefing. Rule number 4, in case your video is allowed to be on and the contest chair is in progress, kindly refrain from movements that distract the speaker. In case you need to move, please turn off your video before doing so. Rule number 5, once a contest chair starts a contest, this virtual room will be locked and the waiting room shall be enabled. You will be able to leave, but will be admitted to the meeting room only during the minute of silence. Rule number 6, all the contest officials are required to follow only the suggested naming convention that has been shared prior to the contest itself. Please welcome Toastmaster Jahnavi, the area director.
Check, am I audible and visible? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vijay, for inviting me today. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests who have joined today. It's an honor for me to stand here and talk in front of you. I would like to tell you a story of a girl who used to travel from Kakinada to Visakhapatnam to attend a small meeting for 2 hours. Yes, it was me back then in 2018, studying my graduation. Fond of Toastmasters, I used to travel 150 kilometers every weekend to attend one single meeting. How did I do that is something still gives me surprise today whenever I think so. What did I do at that time was just come to the meeting, sit and observe what everyone is doing. It took me many meetings to pick up my first icebreaker speech. It took me many meetings to pick up the role of a TMOD and so on. But one day, one person picked me up to become the timer of a contest just 6 minutes before the contest began because the timer backed out. And it was me constantly sitting with a long fear to raise the cards and show it to them. Back then it was physical, we used to raise the cards. And later they picked me to become the contest chair for a meeting. And it was a dreadful night for me. And going forward, we started picking up meetings, we started picking up roles, and we started learning every day. And this learning has made me the person who I am today. It's so proud for me to say that 4 years later, I'm addressing the same audience from the same city as an area director. It's not the position that gives me happiness. It's the learnings that I had always through the meeting and the people who are with me throughout this journey. I hope each and every member in this meeting today will keep this learning consistently to reach wherever we want to reach every day. Just go on, keep on moving. That's the only thing that gives us success. When you do something consistently, it will help you to reach there. We all have hardships, we all have problems, we all have a lot of busy schedules running behind us, but still we paid to be a Toastmaster. We took up the time to become a Toastmaster. So let's leverage the activity. And one wonderful thing about Toastmasters is there are plenty of people who are ready to help us without expecting something from us. So let us all plan only one thing, that's learning. I wish all the very best to all the contestants today and to all the role players who have been working hard for the last 1 week to put up this show. I hope we all will have a wonderful year ahead with this. Now I would like to hand over the stage to a wonderful girl I have met a couple of years ago. She is this one person whom I see myself in. She entered the meeting. She was so timid, sitting far away, and slowly picked up taking up roles. And today, she is the contest chair for Area F4 International Speech Contest. So let me welcome on stage the contest chair for ISC Toastmaster Hiranmai from Waltair Toastmasters Club. Over to you, Hiranmai.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Jahnavi, the area director. Greetings to district officers, fellow Toastmasters, chief judge, contestants, distinguished guests. I'm Toastmaster Hiranmai, contest chair for today's International Speech Contest for area level. The International Speech Contest is the only contest that goes beyond the district to the regional quarterfinal, semi-final, and all the way to the finals of the World Championship of Public Speaking. The purpose of a speech contest is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, to recognize individual Toastmasters as an encouragement to all, and to provide an opportunity for all Toastmasters to learn by observing speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. We have today 4 contestants. I confirm all contestants are eligible, have been briefed about the rules, timings, and the display of timing signals. I confirm that Chief Judge has confirmed that the contest officials have been briefed. Chief Judge, can you confirm?
All contest officials are there in the room. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Each contestant will deliver a speech within a time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. After each contestant has spoken, a minute of silence will be observed for the judges to mark their ballots. After the last contestant has spoken, 3 minutes of silence will be observed for the judges to finalize their ballots and hand over the ballots to the tally counters. The speaking order was determined by random selection during the briefing, which has been shared with contest officials. As mentioned by the Chief Sergeant at Arms, may I remind each one of you to keep your audio on mute and video turned off throughout the contest. Before starting the ISC contest, I would like to ask any of the contestants who would want to go to the breakout room. Please confirm, contestants. Anyone want to go to the breakout room? Okay. Chief Judge Toastmaster Subhadra, please confirm all contestant officials are in the room and we may begin the international speech contest.
Please go ahead and begin the international speech contest.
Thank you so much, Chief Judge. Zoom Master, please spotlight contestant number 1, Toastmaster Mamata Grace. Thank you. Toastmaster Mamata Grace, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signal.
Yes, now I can see it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. Life is short and it is here to be lived.
The life is short and it is here to be lived.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Yes, you are audible and visible. Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. Chief Judge, please confirm that contestant number 1 is audible and visible for you and for all judges.
Contestant number 1 is audible and visible. You may go ahead.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Toastmaster Mamata Grace. I do too. I do too, Toastmaster Mamata Grace.
Marriages are made in heaven, but are spouses made in heaven? There are no trial offers for 30 days or written offers, and don't even think about exchange. It all begins with two of the smallest words, I do, without any caveats like, do I? Why do I have to? How do I do it? And many more. When you marry, you are like the chiseler, trying to work at a stubborn rock, hoping to create a masterpiece. But it never takes a definite shape. You keep working at it tirelessly, only to realize that there is more to do. Madam Contest Chair, distinguished guests, and fellow contestants, did you all know there was an interesting research on relationship goals? Well, I am sure you might have heard of many such researchers that proved many different ideologies. But I came across a very interesting research which proved that more than 30 odd times you will wonder what you're in during each phase of your married life. And I thought placing the wedding band on the wrong finger was significant enough. The I do in my marriage led me to often question myself. Do I do what I told to do and I said I do to do? I am sure 9 out of 10 married people would vouch for this confusion. Everything stated is true to my knowledge, and any resemblance is purely incidental to the concept of marriage itself. When I first met my man, I wasn't sure if he was the one. Then we met again. I was looking for instances to flee from him. The third instance, we were sure we cannot hit it off, as the dots between us were like atoms in the polar covalent bond. But eventually, the family started connecting the dots, and it led to our first I do. I do to have and hold from this day forward. 10 years now, we're still figuring out who needs to take the lead. Everything gets sorted with a self-proclaimed captaincy without a credit, but the joy that the task is handled makes this vow work. Then comes the next phase, a phase filled with love, excitement, and frustration, when you begin to discover about each other. Freedom deprivation is a thing in marriage. React, and it would be a conundrum puzzle. We then said our next I do. I do for better or for worse. We've learned to employ the 4 P's to help us sail through each day. Patience multiplied 4 times. You know, whenever we want something in life, we are so persistent about it. The same rule applies to marriage as well. You need to be perseverance, you need to have perseverance and couple it up with patience in order to hold on to your vow. You know, as humans, we are all wired differently. And then you get married. And then you realize that all your wires are leading to the same destination.
Being recorded.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. You become accepting of everything that comes with it. You would believe that it is common sense that you'd never put a soiled diaper in a washing machine, or you put metallic utensils in a microwave, or have empty bottles lying aimlessly in the fridge. Sometimes I feel logic loses its charm in a marriage. And maybe that's why there is the next I do. I do in sickness and in health, where your spouse consciously will make you feel sick every time. And you got to churn the wheel to refresh and reboot. For those of you who aren't married, you might be wondering, well, isn't there a way out for this? It is enlisted in the same I do list. I do till death do us apart. While every married person hopes for this to happen sooner, every time there is a friction, but never really wants it to happen in reality. A marriage is a lifelong affair, which begins with I do. And to make it work, there are numerous I do's you have to use every day. Easiest would be to give up and bail from it. But just like you would work at something that is absolutely precious to you, and here you are, on whom you have spent your most precious feelings, it's worth taking all the chances. If it is love that binds a relationship, there is always scope for more chiseling, which will eventually carve out maybe not a masterpiece, but it will be your limited edition. Two souls drawn together in love have no definite solutions, but the I do you once said helps you experiment with life, with each other, creating unique moments and your very own story of I do too. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Contest Chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata Grace. We shall now observe a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Zoom Master, can you please spotlight contestant number 2, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan? Thank you. Toastmaster Karthik Rajan, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signal.
Yes, I can able to see the timer 1.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. Life is short and it is here to be flipped.
Life is sharp and here to be filled.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. You're audible and visible. Chief Judge, please confirm that contestant number 2 is audible and visible for you and for all judges. Chief Judge.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. Happiness is stupidity. Happiness is stupidity, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan.
Thank you. Sometimes we never know the true value of the moment until it becomes a memory, right? So by saying this, I just remember my childhood days memories. Anyone here aware of a honey candy? So it's a small orange ball. It's a delicious candy which I love to have it. So that candy brings me a happiness in my life then and now. Good morning, contestant, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Celebrating happiness in stupidity. Celebration. So as per a Cambridge dictionary, it means act of celebrating something. Is our day-to-day life allow us to do celebrating something? Certainly my answer is no. Hope some of you also accept my answer. So if it is the case, then how we plant our celebration in our day-to-day dry life soil. So here is my plantation process I'm going to narrate here. So in my school days, those days, especially the exam results are out, those days are dry soil days. So there is no hope for any plantation, even a celebration. That too, guys having sibling sisters, so they are facing very severe thunderstorm, sandstorm in their desert area, which affects their celebration plan. I'm an average student in the schoolings, and this always have a potential to affect my celebration plan. Whenever I'm showing a mark sheet to my mother, so I used to pour some water in the fire by saying, "Mom, this time syllabus is very tough." And sometimes, "Mom, this time the question paper is very tough." This is how I just create a sympathy which protects my celebration plan. Guys, can you imagine a tsunami in a desert area? It's impossible, right? But I experienced it. After saying all this to my mom, showing the mark sheets, now the climate is very good and there is ample opportunity for a celebration plan. My sister entered into a home with the mark sheets. So it's a tsunami in my celebration plan. Before showing the mark sheets, she started crying like anything. So by seeing her, I surprised, and at that moment, I thought the reason would be same as of mine, scoring less marks. Let's see what happened. Eventually, the scenario is vice versa. She scored 98, 99 marks in all the subject. And this great sympathy drama, so-called, is only for the loss of 1 mark, 2 marks. This smashed my celebration plan. Guys, but after even in those days, my mind allowed me to celebrate without bothering about my less scores in exams, my parents' hardship, and my sister's focus on studies. I would say the stupidity in me allowed me to celebrate or enjoy my life at those days. Once I entered into my career, precisely saying started earnings, I realized my stupidity that insists me to focus on my pitfalls. Once I started focusing those things, my happiness gradually reduces. Let me tell you something. Babies learn to laugh before they can talk. That's a laugh, it's not a smile. So that laugh shows a happiness without bothering about any blunders which they did, right? Hope everyone accept this. Always in our life, tested as to not show our weakness and discover our strength. Most of the scenarios in our life are showing that. Then I started discovering my strength within me and giving more attention to good things happen in my life, and started celebrating day-to-day life. Started from having a tea, snacks, party, dinner, driving, dancing, everything. Any celebration, a big or a small or a big, you have it's about to taking a bit to notice a good stuff in your life. There is a say by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The best brains of this nation may be found in last benches of the classroom. So do stupid, healthy things which makes you to celebrate your moment in your life. And also by some psychological researcher, when you stop to savor the good stuffs in your life, that buffer your against yourself against the bad, and that can't build a resilience. And even a mini celebration that create a positive emotions within you, which is helpful for you to handle your day-to-day tensions, worries, everything. The more you find the happiness in your life, the more there is unhappy in your life. So let us celebrate every moment of our life, even in the stupidity. Thank you. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. We shall now observe a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Zoom Master, please spotlight contestant number 3, Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal. Thank you. Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signal.
Can I pin him? Is it possible?
Yes, Vikram, it is possible. You can pin him.
I'm not able to do it.
Can you click on Ram, timer 1 Ram?
No, not happening. Okay, leave it. No problem.
Okay, give me a second. Now can you try it?
No. That's okay. Leave it.
Keep it on gallery mode, it will be visible.
Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signal.
Yes, I am able to see.
Thank you. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. Life is short and it is here to be lived.
Life is short and it is here to be lived.
Vikram, there is a lag in your audio.
Life
Please
is
confirm,
short.
Toastmaster Janavi, is it a lag or it is only for me?
Life is short and it is to be lived.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal. You're audible and visible. Chief Judge, please confirm that contestant number 3 is audible and visible for you and for all judges.
Loud and clear. Please carry on.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal. Smile came back. Smile came back, Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal.
Vikram Rajagopal, open your eyes, speak very, very slowly without hurting your lower jaw, and you're free to go home today. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, guests, Hello. As I settled myself in the car, my father helped me to wear the seat belt, even though I was sitting on the rear. I remembered the sequence of events that happened in my life when the breath of fresh air hit my nose. I was lying motionless on a boat which was sailing peacefully in the middle of a river. Through my peripheral vision, I saw the coast, and at the edge of the coast, there was a person standing wearing full black dress, hair let down, hands on his hips, and heavily breathing. It was as though he was waiting to pluck my cardiovascular system. Memories fading in black and white, I started regretting for things that I've never ever done. Never ever took care of my health. Never ever focused on my job. Never ever spent quality time with my family. I felt a tiny object loitering inside me, searching for an exit. Just then, a rush of pain entered my veins, and I heard someone saying, "Sister, this is the fourth painkiller shot I'm giving. The pupil in the eye is not dilating. The patient is not responding. The brain may go dead anytime." I thought I was resting in peace until I heard my mother's voice. "Wake up, Vikram, wake up." I was so much used to these words during my childhood days, especially on school days, but it was an angry tone. "Wake up, Vikram, wake up." Now, a choked voice, "Wake up, Vikram, wake up." Occasionally, I used to listen to a baby laughing and Usha in a crying voice saying, "Ask your father to open his eyes." I lost track of time. Was it the hours, days, weeks, months passed? I really don't know. Finally, I got to hear the dreaded phrase, "I'm sorry." A calm and composed voice, which was very similar to mine, probably my twin brother, said, "Arrange for the papers. We will sign the consent form for organ donation." I heard a burst of tears flooding the floor. "I shall die before you," said that voice. That voice was always known to be powerful, strong, bold, and brimming with confidence. The fact that it was my father's voice melted my heart, and a teardrop rolled through my cheeks, which was once upon a time chubby but weak and frail now. As the dress tightened and the scissors crisscrossing, "Doctor, doctor," the patient is crying. "Get me the torch, get me the torch, quick. The pupil is dilating. Inject him with the steroids and antibiotics. Keep the papers aside for a moment." "Vikram, we have reached home after 7 months of hospitalization. Now get down from the car slowly and go home." Year 2015, my hometown Chennai. It was a casual car drive to pick my friend from the bus stop. Not a highway, not a main road, just a normal narrow lane. The question is, why wear seatbelt? The answer is no job, no salary, no bank balance, no Toastmasters. A lorry had crashed into my Volkswagen Polo, not only fracturing my skull and lower jaw, but my life as well, shattering the foundation. But thankfully, I had a beautiful raw materials, namely father, mother, wife, kid, twin, family, friends, and Toastmasters. I was able to rebuild the foundation brick by brick. In 2017, a beautiful city called Vadodara called me, and I joined a reputed organization. I knew that my superstructure is going to be ready. On one fine Sunday sunny morning, wearing the same blue shirt, I visited a prestigious Toastmasters club. When I won the Best Table Topic Speaker Award as a guest, my lower jaw cooperated for me to smile, which I had lost way back in 2015. I took an oath that I will never, ever travel or drive a car without wearing a seat belt. Will you all today take an oath that you will never, ever travel or drive a car without wearing seat belt, so that we all can smile forever? Contest chain.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal. We shall now observe a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Zoom Master, please spotlight contestant number 4, Toastmaster Venkatasablu. Thank you. Toastmaster Venkatasablu, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signal.
Yes, I can see the timer cards and view the timing signals.
Thank you. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. Life is short and it is here to be lived.
Life is short and it needs to be gifted.
Thank you, Venkatasablu. You are audible and visible. Chief Judge, can you please confirm contestant number 4 is audible and visible for you and for all judges?
Loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Toastmaster Venkatasablu, that one finger, Toastmaster Venkatasablu.
Among my friends, I am famous for using one finger. Admit it, we all like to show that finger, don't we? A simple raise of that finger gives us a sense of relief and puts the burden on the other. Showing it to someone is such a guilty pleasure. I was talking about the pointing finger. What were you thinking? Madam Contest Chair and my dear pointers, when was the last time we used that one finger to point at someone? A finger to show he did it, she did it, you did it. Days, hours, seconds? The year was 2012. I was a young and immature, haughty kid. One day, I find a super bouncy ball and bring it home to play with my 3 baby sisters. As young and impressionable as they can be, my sisters get the hang out of this peculiar contraption. The youngest one, on her turn, throws the ball with such a velocity that it could contend in the Olympics. The super elastic ball hits the walls. Toing, 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 toing. As we enjoyed the funny movement of the ball, we noticed an obstruction in its path, a glass object. It wasn't just any glass object. It was a limited edition, once in a lifetime, specially carved plaque to commemorate my father's work. The ball poos off at hyper speed and knocks the plaque. Slow motion. As the glass hits the ground, my smile disappears. And I can see my fate inside the glass as it shatters into a million pieces. Silence. The room all of a sudden becomes quiet. Perhaps this is what they call the calm before the storm. We knew what was coming. The storm, our mother. She asks us four siblings, who did this? My involuntary reflexes go straight away to my youngest sister, and I say, she threw the ball, she did it. We began the blame game. He did it, she did it, you did it. Each of us points fingers at each other and cause more disorder. Amidst all this chaos, our mother, fed up with the four of us, sets us in order by calling the eldest child, me. She shouts at me for being irresponsible, and once she's done, she looks at my sisters with a demeaning schmuck. Like a wrestler in WWE, she asks, who's next? After my sisters go back to their room, my empathetic mother comes to me and says, son, I'm sorry if I hurt you, but always remember, my son, when you point a finger at someone, three fingers point right back at you. I go to school next day. It is math class, aka the nightmare class. I pay little to no attention to my teacher and chat with my friends. My teacher points to me and asks, Saharud, you are making noise and disturbing the class. Can you tell me the answer to this question? With my mother's words in my mind, I arrogantly reply, sir, you are pointing a finger at me, but three fingers are pointing right back at you. You are making the noise. You answer the question yourself. And when I came out of the principal's office, I showed my teacher the finger. No, not the pointing finger, the other finger. A thumbs up, a signal to my teacher that I would be in my best behavior. Years later, I get into a team to work on a long-term project. After a few months, we realize that our project is falling apart. The team that once swore to take responsibility for the task split like the two poles of Earth. One which became completely inactive and one that did their individual tasks to perfection. Both of these extremes threatened the purpose of the project, and hence we were falling apart. Differences, arguments, fights. Eventually, our project crashed. And when our boss asked why this happened, we all played the blame game again. He did it. She did it. You did it. When the blame shifted on me, I realized that when the chips are down, even the most civilized people will start eating each other. I understood that we were both correct and wrong at pointing fingers. We were right in pointing fingers to show whose fault it was, but we were wrong in just pointing it in the wrong direction. Why do we point fingers to each other? Why do we find pleasure in pointing fingers to another? Is it really the other's fault? Or are we blinded by our own pride and prejudices that we can't see our mistakes? Do we really need to put on a nerd's glasses to see where the real fault lies? Why do we act so casually cruel to be honest? Aware of my flaws, I stepped forth and I said, I did it. I caused the strain. So please take action on me. My teammates understood what I meant. They realized their mistakes. So they stepped forth too and took responsibility for their actions. I did it. I did it. I did it. Our boss, although angry, sees that we realized our mistakes and he gives us a second chance, a second project. But this time, we didn't just verbally say a promise. We swore to take actions and show it through our actions. We make our choices. We choose to follow. We choose to obey. We are responsible for everything that happens. We agree to the terms and conditions. And when it turns into a lamentable tale, why do we rely on a single finger? You can't escape the wrong decision by putting it on others. If we make bad decisions, then they are our own. A man only makes mistakes, but a fool makes them twice. In the game of cards, we play the joker card to win the game. But in this blame game, we play the victim card. However, unlike the former, the latter has no clear winner. Because in the end, all that remains is ashes. So my fellow leaders, the next time you try to play the blame game and pull out that one finger, take a pause and think for a second. Because always remember, When you point a finger at someone, 3 fingers point right back at you. Thank you. My name is Saharad. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venkatacharan. We shall now observe 3 minutes of silence for the judges to finalize their ballots and hand over to the tally counters. Zoom Master, please confirm. Zoom Master, please move the Chief Judge and tally counters to the breakout room and confirm once it is done.
Chief Judge and ballot counters are into the breakout.
Thank you, Zoom Master. May I now request the Zoom Master to spotlight the contestants in their speaking order to receive their participation certificates. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Mamata Ghose. Please spotlight her.
She need to turn on her video.
Toastmaster Mamata Grace, can you please turn on your video? Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. Toastmaster, can you please spotlight Toastmaster Karthik Rajan? Thank you. You like playing chess, So, can you say us, have you ever cheated to win a game, and how did you feel when you cheat a game?
No, I ever cheated anyone, so I don't like it even. So I just like to share one instant in my life. So in my college, there was a competition, chess competition within our friends. So whenever playing some critical steps, I used to feel a heat in myself. So I hope chess players may feel that heat. So we need to think much, and our body will heat like that. So after some few critical steps, I lost the game. So, but I'm able to see the smoke in a room. So I thought, itna heat ho gaya. So that much heat I was exhausted. So after some time, also the smoke is still there. So then, when I came out of the room, I understand it is not my heat; it is the outside smoke. So this is one instance. So and I never want to cheat anyone. So it's my attitude or character or behavior. I would put it. That is one instant I want to share.
That is great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan, for your answer. Zoom Master, can you please share your screen with the participation certificate? Contestant number 2, can you confirm, are you able to see the participation certificate?
Actually, I'm not able to see the certificate. It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay, Hiranma, you can proceed it. So later you can.
Contestant number 2, Karthik Rajan. Zoom Master, we are not able to see your screen.
Contest chair, Zoom Master's screen laptop got stuck, so we can proceed. Meanwhile, we'll start sharing the screen.
Thank you, Karthik Rajan. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Vikram Rajgopal.
Hello, Hiranmai.
Your hobby is to meet the strangers. So how do you feel when some stranger doesn't respond back to you?
See, it is the positive attitude, that it's not their fault for not being with me. It's not their fault. So I don't mind it. If they don't have interest talking to me, they don't have an interest talking to me, fair enough. It's their loss, not mine.
Thank you, Vikram Rajgopal, for your speech. We'll later give you a participation certificate. Thank you so much. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sabril. Thank you for your speech. So you will be receiving the participation certificate later. Sumaster. I think now.
Contester, the Zoom master is back in the meeting.
Zoom Master, can you spotlight the contestant number 1? This Master Monica Grace.
She's not responding.
Let's go for the contestant number 2, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. Can you please switch on your video? Thank you. Zoom Master, can you please share your screen?
Give me a second. I'm just quickly.
Contestant number 2, Karthik Rajan.
So myself, Karthik Rajan.
Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik Rajan. Please accept this participation certificate.
Yeah, accepting.
Thank you. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Venkatesh Abdul. Thank you for your speech and please accept this participation certificate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Vikram Rajagopal. Thank you for your speech.
Thank you.
Please accept this participation certificate. Thank you. Toastmaster Mamata Grace, are you speaking? Can you switch on your video? Zoom Master, spotlight all the 4 contestants to capture the moment. Contestants, please switch on your video. Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal. Thank you. Toastmaster Shafarat. Please switch on your video. Thank you. Toastmaster, yes. Thank you. Zoom Master, please capture the moment. Zoom Master, please confirm us when it is done.
Done.
Thank you, Zoom Master. I enjoyed being your contestant today, hearing the varied speeches and experiencing the enthusiasm of the contestants. Thank you to the contest officials for an excellent job and our wonderful audience for being so appreciative. Zoom Master, can you please confirm that Chief Jet and tally counters are back in the main room?
No, they are still in the breakout room. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Yes. Zoom Master, please confirm when they are back to the main room.
Sure.
Thank you.
Chief Judge and ballot counters are back to the main room.
Thank you, Master, for the confirmation. Now I hand over the virtual stage to Chief Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Vijay Bhargav to announce the break before the contest begins.
We'll now take a break for 5 minutes. It is 11:02 now. We'll reconvene at 11:07 a.m. again. Do not click leave the meeting. Thank you. Is everyone there? Let's go on. He's
Yes,
been
please.
part of. Hello?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. He has been part of Toastmasters for the last 2 years and worked as a treasurer, a secretary, vice president education for 2 times at KIET Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Toastmaster Vasu Nama, the contest chair for the table topics contest. Over to you, Vasu Nama.
Thanks for brief introduction about me. Greetings to the district officers and fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. A very pleasant good morning to everyone. Thanks for joining on this lazy Sunday morning. I am Toastmaster Vasu, contest chair for table topic contest of area F4. The purpose of a table topic contest is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, to recognize individual Toastmasters as an encouragement to all, to provide an opportunity for all Toastmasters to learn by observing speakers who have been benefited from their Toastmasters training, and to recognize the value of impromptu speaking. We have 5 contestants. I confirm all the contestants are eligible, have been briefed about the rules and timings and the display of timing signals. The chief judge has also confirmed that the contest officials have been briefed. Each contestant will with a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. All contestants will receive the same topic, which will be a general nature. After each contestant has spoken, a minute of silence shall be observed for judges to mark their ballots. After all the contestants has spoken, 3 minutes of silence shall be observed for judges to mark their ballots and finalize their ballots and hand out to the tally counters. The speaking order was determined by the random selection during the briefing, which has been shared to the contest officials. As mentioned by the Sergeant at Arms, may I remind you to keep your audio on mute and the video off for throughout the meeting. Chief Judge Toastmaster Subhadra, could you please confirm me whether all the contest officials are in the meeting? May I start the contest?
Sorry.
Toastmaster Subhadra.
All contest officials are in the room. You may start the
Thank you,
contest.
Toastmaster Subhadra. Chief Judge, please do the honor of selecting the topic. Please select a number from 1 to 5.
My favorite number is number 3. So we'll go with number 3.
Yeah, here is the number 3.
I can't see. 1 minute. Can you please show me the number?
Here.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
So I'm dismantling the remaining cards. So Zoom Master, kindly please open the breakout room and move all the contestants except the contestant number 1 and Sergeant at Arms. Please confirm me once it is done.
Yes, yes, contestant, give me a second. I'll quickly do that.
Zoom Master, can you please send me also to the breakout room once before we
Yes,
start?
yes. So waiting for the contestants to join. Waiting for contestant number 5, Shahrukh, to join. And also Toastmaster Akib backup device I haven't done. Contest chat, Toastmaster Akib's backup device is still in the main room.
Master Akib. I think he is unmuted. He didn't connect to their audio.
Okay,
I think I also need to go to breakout room.
Or else shall we put in waiting room?
Can you please check with CJ or okay.
Hello, I think I need to go. I also need to go to breakout room. I think. Since other times.
Yes,
I didn't
yes.
remember. Yeah. Okay.
I have assigned you the room. Can you please join, Sergeant at Arms? Yes, all the contestants along with the Sergeant at Arms has been into the breakout room, waiting for Caesar to join back.
Thank you, Master.
Contest chair, Toastmaster Vasu, please go ahead and start the contest.
Thank you, CJ. Do Master, kindly please spotlight contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signals.
Yes, still not yet. Yes, now okay, yes.
To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Yeah, you are audible and visible. Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Toastmaster Nikhil, don't blow your own trumpet. Don't blow your own trumpet. Toastmaster Nikhil.
Yeah, thank you. It was like a situation in pre-COVID scenarios. I joined into Toastmasters. It was like my first table topic. Table topic master. Yeah, the gentleman sitting there, please come up. And he assigned me with the topic. I was like in a shock. I don't know. Just sitting in front of all the role players, an audience, and looking forward like it's like a Tamil or Hindi movie. It's like a different scenarios, everything, everybody's speaking, all the things are going on, but I'm not able to understand. And he suddenly gave me a topic. I'm not able to express myself, even though I was good at English, even though I secured a very good marks in English, but I was not able to project myself correctly. So this was a situation in the pre-COVID scenarios. And now it got completely changed. I was confident enough. I was able to give the best. I was able to boost up by level and the meeting by meeting. These are all the changes that I got once I was into the Toastmasters. And now I'm able to blow. I'm able to show up. What are the skills? How I'm confident and all. So my dear fellow Toastmasters, the great leaders, everybody has a particular skill. Somebody has to recognize your skill. Never ever show up your skills. Even though you're very good at anything, it might be anything. Your communication skills, your tactics, your logics, it might be anything. But someone, other person or other people should identify you. Yes, you're very good at that. But never ever show up to everyone. Thank you, contest chair.
We shall now observe a minute of silence for judges to mark their ballots.
Zoom Master, I'm unable to remove the second device, backup device from.
Master, please spotlight contestant number 2. Contestant number 2, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and view the timing signal.
Yes, I can see the timer cards.
To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Thank you. You are audible and visible. Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible.
Thank you. Toastmaster Akib Javed, don't blow your own trumpet. Don't blow your own trumpet. Toastmaster Akib Javed.
Thanks, Toastmaster Vashu, for giving me this beautiful topic. Don't blow your own trumpet. Year 2019, when I came to Vizag and joined an MBA program, people there were drawing their trumpet, saying, I have done this, I have worked in this company. I was sitting quietly in the corner. Should I reveal all of it? Should I reveal who I am? I was like, no, I should make my own rapport. How many of you here feel that we should not give all at once? We should just wait for some time to dissolve in it and then tell about ourselves. Well, I feel that it's not about how much you are trying to give to others. It's not about how much you're trying to portray that you're very great. It's about how much you're trying to contribute. It's about how much value you're trying to create. And it so happened that when we were going for a contest in our college, people asked, "What can you do?" I said, "I can do many things. It's not that I've not really revealed, but I can be a great host. I can also help you overcome a lot of problems." And I helped the entire team manage the logistics of the contest. So how do you think? Should we blow all the trumpet whenever we go, wherever we go? I don't think we should do that. We all should keep calm. We should focus on our own values and our own beliefs. It's not about intensity. It's not about the events. It's about the consistency. How much effort you're going to put and how much value you're going to put in the system. Whatever has happened in the past, it is past. But this moment, at this particular juncture, what value you are going to add? This is what defines you. And it's not about how much you're trying to portray that I have been winner, I have been area 2 contest winner and everything. That doesn't matter. What matters is at that point of time, what value you can create. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Did I blow my trumpet here? Contest chair.
We shall now observe a minute of silence for judges to mark their ballots.
Hello.
Toastmaster Vasi or on.
Zoom Master, please kindly spotlight contestant number 3. Thank you. Contestant number 3, kindly confirm me if you can see the timing signals. Do we have you?
Pratibha is there in the room. The third contestant is there in the room.
I think her video is turned off.
Pratibha, are you there? Pratibha, I think we'll just wait for 2 minutes for her to log in again. Pratibha, can you switch on your video? Pratibha, Zoom Master, can you check whether Pratibha is there in the room or not? I can see her video and audio on, but
Yes, Chief Judge Toastmaster Subhadra. Pratibha is in the meeting room, but she is not responding for any of the.
Jahnavi, can you please call Pratibha and check?
So she can re-log in once, so that we can have a flawless. She will be flawless.
This is Karthik here, ma'am. So just I called her. So she's having some network issues. She is
Yeah. Okay, now she's
Am
back.
I audible now?
Yes, you're audible.
I actually did the same thing. Something missed out. I don't know. Technology played the prank. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm available.
Just a minute.
Pratibha, kindly confirm if you can see the time signals.
Yes, I can. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. For one last time, can you please repeat after me? Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Yes, you are audible and visible. Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yes.
Thank you. Toastmaster Pratibha, don't blow your own trumpet. Don't blow your own trumpet. Toastmaster Pratibha.
Thank you, Vasu. I totally agree. Don't blow your own trumpet. In fact, I am the one who follow this rule, I should say, because if you have worked, considering to the organization where I come from or from where I have been brought up, I feel it is important that your work or your ideologies, what you have in mind, should be speaking and not your own lips. In fact, lips is just the service which you will be doing, and you would want to blow the trumpet. Something which I, in fact, do not appreciate, or rather, as I as a person don't like, considering my ideologies are also in the similar lines. I feel that our work, what we are doing, should be actually speaking by itself. Some may get carried away by the trumpet you actually blow, some may not. But the ones who really know that what is happening at the backstage, what is taking over, the toil and effort that someone is putting up, will speak by its own. And people who are really genuine, who can see, who are matured enough, will really look at the results, and I'm sure the results and the effort will be seen and appreciated by people, and not just the lip service. So as I also agree in these terminology, I continue to follow this. In fact, to the trainees who join our organization, I also preach the same. Thank you.
Now we shall observe a minute of silence for judges
Can't
to
hear
mark
you.
their ballots.
You are on mute. Sorry.
Now we shall observe a minute of silence for judges to mark their ballots. Master, kindly please spotlight contestant number 4. Thank you. Contestant number 4, kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and timing signals of timer 1. But you're on mute.
Yeah, I can see the signals of timer 1.
For audio and video check, please repeat after me. Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Thank you. You are audible and visible. Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yeah, Toastmaster Vasu, you are clearly audible and visible.
Thank you. Toastmaster Gauri Chandana, don't blow your own trumpet. Don't blow your own trumpet. Toastmaster Gauri Chandana.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests and chief judges. I'm Toastmaster Gauri Chandana, and my theme is don't blow your own trumpet. So yeah, there will be many people in our lives where we come across who just blow themselves, who just make all of us aware of their achievements and all. See how much peaks we have achieved. The ultimate thing, the ultimate goal is simplicity. Simplicity is the best accessory that anyone can wear. And I have learned it from my inspiration, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He's literally an inspiration to all the young generations and all. Even though he had achieved great heights, he is man. We just can't say his greatness in words. Words can't describe his greatness. He's just so simple. He's just so humble. He's down to earth. So I just take him as my inspiration, and whatever grades we achieve and whatever goals we reach, the simplicity is the best accessory. So we must really be humble, and there is no need to showcase your talents and your things or your achievements to people. Like, everyone is not given with everything. Everyone are not blessed with everything. So when you are blessed, there is when you are blessed with something, please be humble. And and this thing, like blowing your own trumpet, might often get you into troubles too. So yeah, please be humble of how much you achieve, of how much great heights you have. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Or to you, Toastmaster Vasu.
Now we shall observe a minute of silence for judges to mark their ballots. Master, kindly please spotlight contestant number 5. Kindly confirm if you can see the timer 1 and timing signals of timer 1.
I can see the timer 1's screen. And
for audio and video check, please repeat after me. Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Hip hip hooray, I will do it.
Thank you. You are audible and visible. Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yes, you're clearly audible and visible.
Thank you. Toastmaster Venkat Shahurud, Don't blow your own trumpet. Don't blow your own trumpet. Toastmaster Venkat Shavrud.
Don't blow your own trumpet, says the elephant in the long lost jungle. The elephants are known for blowing their horns like they're known for blowing their trunks in the sound of a trumpet, and they make a great symphony while blowing the trumpet. Now, one day a lion comes to the elephant while drinking water and sees this elephant blowing its own trumpet. The elephant boasts about his big strength and big tusks and all of those brilliant things it has. But then the lion comes and sharpens its claws and scratches the elephant. And all that brilliance, all that strength, all that pride vanishes within seconds, which just shows that how blowing your own trumpet can lead to not so good outcomes. They say first impressions are the best impressions. Like, suppose one day I bring you to my home and I serve you good food. I serve you biryani, I serve you paneer, I serve you everything. And then I serve you good hospitality. And then at the end of it, I call you closer and I ask and I give you a warm, everlasting, ever rememberable fist punch to your gut. You won't return home saying, "Oh, sir, it's such a pride and esteem and a great person." No, you will return home saying, "Sahrid is a psychopath." So, what is the use of blowing your own trumpet, blowing your own achievements to such a level when you can't behave properly? I have a friend who blows their own trumpet more than they can even grow. So, blowing your own trumpet limits what you can say and limits what you can do. You're not judged by what you say, you're judged by what you do. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, contest chair.
We'll now observe 3 minutes of silence to enable the judges to finalize their ballots and hand out to the tally counters. I request Zoom Master to please move the chief judge and tally counters to the breakout room. And once confirm me once it is done.
Yes, Toastmaster Vasu, CJ, along with ballot counters are into the breakout.
Thank you. May I request Zoom Master to spotlight the contestants in their speaking order to receive the participation certificates.
Toastmaster Vasu, contestant number 1 has been spotlighted.
I request Zoom Master to share their screen and present the certificates.
Is my screen visible?
Toastmaster Nikhil, you are into the area level. So how is your experience as a tabletop contestant?
It was great and it was pleasure. I wanted to be with you all in the Sunday morning. And like I was passed with a level 1 and so it was a great experience listening to all the speeches.
Thank you. Here is the participation certificate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
You can take a screenshot or else we will send it later.
Sure. You can send
Give
it.
me a second, Vasu. I'll quickly take a snap. Yes, done.
Okay. You master, please kindly spotlight contestant number 2.
Yes.
Master Agib Javed, you are into the area levels. So how is your experience as a contestant?
Feeling great, feeling happy that I'm able to come up to here.
Yeah, thank you. You master, please present the certificate.
Sharing.
Toastmaster Agib Javed, here is the participation certificate.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Contestant, give me a second. I will take it. Say cheese. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Now I request Zoom Master to spotlight contestant number 3.
Yes.
So Toastmaster Pratibha, for a lot of struggles you have been participated. So how is your experience?
Yeah, it was a wonderful experience in terms that this was the first contest for me. So it has been, Toastmasters has been a wonderful forum altogether. So wonderful at that, certainly.
Oh, here is your participation certificate. Zoom Master, could you please share?
Yes, Toastmaster Vasu.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
here is the participation certificate. Thank you.
Sorry, contestant. Give me a second. Toastmaster Pratibha, can you give us a nice pose so that we will click a picture?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, done.
Thank you, Zoom Master. Zoom Master, could you please spotlight contestant number 4?
Yes.
So, Toastmaster Gaurichandana, how is your experience as a contestant of area level?
Yeah, it's actually my first contest, and it's a very beautiful experience with all the beautiful people out here. It's definitely a worthy memory. Thank you so much.
So, Toastmaster Gaurichandana, here is your participation certificate.
Yes. Done, Toastmaster Vasu.
You must kindly spotlight contestant number 5.
Spotlight.
Toastmaster Saurabh, could you please share your experience as a contestant in area level?
It's really wonderful that I'm here contesting with so many lovely speakers, so many brilliant speakers, and I'm honored that I was able to share the stage with so many wonderful people. So yeah, that's been my experience about being in the area level contest.
Contester, we need a nice post from you so that we can have it. Done. Thank you.
You. Master, kindly confirm me once CJ and ballot counters are into the main room.
Sure, Toastmaster.
I request all the contestants to turn on their video for a group picture.
Clicking group picture in 3, 2, 1. Done.
So, Master, can you please
Vasu, we are back. You can go ahead.
Now I hand over the virtual stage to our Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sobhadra, to facilitate the role players with their certificates. Over to you.
May I request Manichandana to please upload the certificates. Manichandana, may I request you to please upload the certificates? Sorry.
Zoom Master is doing that. Just a second.
Okay, thank you very much. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, thank you for being here with us for our Area 4 contest. It belongs to Division F and in District 98. We have with us judges who had been helping us and who have done a wonderful job being with us throughout the contest and giving accurate marks to the winner. I would like to say that, as everyone says, winning is not everything. But I think winning is also sometimes everything. But that doesn't mean that we have not won in this particular contest. It is only that we have won by just being participating. I would like to say that I have been in Toastmasters for more than a decade. But in all these years, I didn't have the guts to take part in a contest. So I appreciate each and every contestant who had been here with us by taking part in this particular contest. Our Chief Sergeant at Arms, yesterday when we had the dry run, he was a little bit distant, but today he has done a marvelous job by opening the meeting with a lot of enthusiasm. Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay Bhargav, by being here with us as the Chief Sergeant at Arms. Zoom Master, may I request you to please spotlight Vijay Bhargav along with the certificate and take a picture.
Yes. Toastmaster Vijay Bhargav has been spotlighted and I am clicking the picture in 3, 2, 1. Done.
May I please request you to go ahead? Our second Sergeant at Arms is Toastmaster Lakshmana Reddy. I'm sorry. He has been with us. He was in the breakout room. And I have a suspicion that he thoroughly enjoyed being in the breakout room. He had a lot of fun talking to all other contestants and keeping them engaged so that they don't look at their devices, electronic devices. That was a wonderful job. I kept an eye on him by being in the breakout room. Thank you, Toastmaster Lakshmana Reddy, for being here with us and acting as a perfect sergeant at arms. Thank you very much. Zoom Master, please, you know what to do.
Done.
Thank you. Our next role player for today's contest is Toastmaster Sai Teja. He was there with me in the breakout room, trying to ensure that the true winner goes to the next level. Sai Teja, thank you for being there with us in the ballot room, in the breakout room and being the ballot counter number 1. Thank you very much for all your help. Zoom Master, please. Sai Teja, can we see you? Yeah. Please, Zoom Master, do the honors.
Done.
Thank you once again. Our second ballot counter, Toastmaster Manikanta, learned the ropes of being a ballot counter today. It was a little bit difficult, but I'm sure he has learned how to go about it, and he will be doing a wonderful job next time when he takes up any role. Thank you very much for being with us. Manikanta, can we see you? You will accept the certificate of appreciation and also got taking part in a photographic session. Thank you, Manikanta, for being there with us. Zoom Master, can you please do the honors?
Done.
Thank you. Our next role player is the timer number 1. Toastmaster Venkat Ramakrishna. The one thing which is difficult in a Toastmasters contest is to maintain time and to ensure that each and every contestant is there to see the timing lights and also perform well. Toastmaster Venkat Ramakrishna, you have done a wonderful job. Thank you very much for all your help for this Area 4 contest. Zoom Master, you know the drill.
Done.
Thank you. Our second timer is Toastmaster Arvind Shivakumar. I believe that he is there like Lord Vishnu, anywhere, everywhere, anytime you want him. He has been of great help in every role he has taken up in a club contest or over here for the area contest. Thank you so much, Arvinda. We really appreciate all the help you have extended to us during this area contest. Thank you very much. Zoom Master, please do the honors.
Done.
Now we have our Zoom Master. Without whose help, we will not be able to execute this entire meeting. He has been the soul of this particular meeting, a particular contest. Thank you so much for being there and ensuring that everything goes smoothly. Thank you very much. I would like to request each and everyone to unmute yourselves and give a big round of applause to all the role players, to all the contestants, to all the hidden or hiding chief judge, judges, voting judges, and also the tie-breaking judge. Thank you very much for being there with us. I now hand it over to the Chief Sergeant at Arms to continue. I think so. Sorry.
Toastmaster Jahnavi.
Yes, thank you so much, Chief Sergeant at Arms, for handovering the stage back to me. It's an amazing contest. I hope all the role players have thoroughly enjoyed what all we have witnessed today. We wouldn't have witnessed this if we would have a group players that we have today. It might be the amazing contestants. It might be the times, all the briefings, all this is done by the believe me, wasn't working from last 1 week. It's working from last 1 to 2 months to make sure that this contest is a big success. I would thoroughly, through my heart, share my happiness and thanks to all these big team for making this contest a big success. Now, who are this team? And let's see them once again. This team is none other than the Chief Judge and the Contest Chair team. Now, I would like to request Toastmaster Subhadra to kindly turn on her video for being the Chief Judge for Area F4 International Speech Contest and Table Topics Contest. Ma'am, I know you don't like taking pictures, but we would love to see you once again because we are not sure you will give us this chance of seeing you again. Oh, ma'am, can you please turn on your video?
Just a minute, can you please hand over for the contest chairs before I need to send the winners?
Okay. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to call on stage Toastmaster Hiranmai, the beauty lady of the team today. She herself came forward to pick up this challenge and then she said, I will do it. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hiranmai, for taking up the role of a contest chair in the International Speech Contest. I would say my thank you to you, and I would wish you all the best for the future roles you are going to take. So, Master, can you please take a small picture for both of us with the certificate?
Thank you so much, Janvi.
Taking picture in 3, 2, 1, and done.
So much to Hiranmai and Subhash for the picture. Now, I would like to call this person who is all the way from area F3, Kakinada, who has traveled today to Visakhapatnam and conducted the Table Topics Contest for area F4. I would like to sincerely thank Toastmaster Vasu for accepting this role and enjoying being the contest chair today. Zoom Master, can we please click a picture with the contest chair?
Yes, clicking picture in 3, 2, 1, and done.
Thank you so much, Subhash. Now, it's time to call someone who is behind all these beautiful certificates, all these beautiful posters that we were seeing, all the messages in our groups, who was bugging us to share everything and making sure that everything is going on. The awards and PR chair for Area F4, Toastmaster Manichandana. Toastmaster Manichandana, can you please turn on your video?
Thank you, Toastmaster Jani. Sorry, I can't turn on my video.
Okay, the PR chair doesn't want to see us, but she wants us to see everything. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manichandana, for all the support. So, this is not the end. I would like to thank all the presidents and vice president educations of all the clubs for conducting wonderful club contests and also making sure that we are having a wonderful area contest today. Each and every club has done a great job by extending your support, by giving us the role players, by helping us with everything that we need. We are very much thankful to you. With this, let's not wait. Let's have the results. I hand over the stage back to the Chief Judge, Toastmaster Subhadra.
Thank you very much, Area Director Jahnavi Rampalli. But the honors will be done by the contest chairs, Hiranmayi and Toastmaster Vasu.
Thank you, Chief Judge Subhadra. Now it's time to results for International Speech Contest. So before showing the results, I would like to say a sentence what Chief Judge mentioned earlier. Winning and losing is part of the journey. With that said, there was no disqualifications on basis of time. So let me share my screen. Zoom Master, please confirm, can you able to see my screen?
Yes, Toastmaster Hiranmayi, your screen is visible for us.
Thank you so much. The International Speech Contest wins the third place, Toastmaster Mamata Grace, the second runner in the International Speech Contest. Zoom Masters, please spotlight Toastmaster Mamata Grace and capture the moment.
Just waiting for Toastmaster Mamata Grace to turn on her video. Toastmaster Mamata Grace, can you please turn on your contest? Shall we move to the next?
Yes, a hearty congratulations for Toastmaster Mamata. Now I would like to go for the second place winner, who is Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal, is the first runner-up in the International Speech Contest at Area F4 level. Hearty congratulations, Toastmaster Vikram. Please, can you switch on your video? Thank you. Zoom Master, please capture the.
Yes. Done.
Thank you so much, Zoom Master and contestant member, contestant Toastmaster Vikram Rajput. And we have a winner who is going to represent International Speech Contest, who will be representing the division level on 9th and 10th April is Toastmaster Dvedula Venkata Shahrud. Hearty congratulations, Toastmaster Shahrud. Please, can you switch on your video? Thank you so much. Zoom Master, please, can you
yes.
spot the moment?
Done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shahrud. I really thank the area for giving me this opportunity and hand over the virtual stage to Toastmaster Jahnavi. Virtual stage to Toastmaster, the contest chair for Table Topics Master.
Thank you, contestant, for handing the stage to another contestant. So before going into the results, let me tell you one thing. So I enjoyed being your contestant today, hearing the varied speeches and experience the enthusiasm of the contestants. A big thank you to the contest officials for an excellent job and our wonderful audience too for being so appreciative. So it is the time to present the results of table topic contest. So before going to the results, I will tell you one thing. There was no disqualification on the basis of time. Zoom Master, please kindly confirm. Is my screen visible?
Not yet, Vasu.
So here is the second runner-up of table topic contest. Toastmaster Donkada Nikhil. Master, could you please spotlight Toastmaster
Yes,
Tonkani
yes.
Nikhil?
Spotlight has been on.
You Master, please kindly capture the moment.
Done, Toastmaster was.
Yeah. And now, the first runner-up of table topic contest of F4 is Toastmaster Akib Javed. Congratulations, Toastmaster Akib Javed, for the runner-up of table topic contest of area F4. Could you please turn on your video?
Yes, thank you.
You Master, please kindly capture the moment.
Yes. Done, Toastmaster was.
Thank you. So here is the awaiting moment, that is the winner of table topic contest of area F4 and which is going to represent area F4 in the division level on 9th and 10th is Toastmaster Divedal Venkat Shahrud. Congratulations, Shahrud. Could you please turn on your video? Master, please kindly capture the moment.
Yes, Toastmaster was done.
Thank you. So I thank area director for giving me this opportunity. And now I hand over the virtual stage to our chief judge.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vasu. I'm proud and happy that I have taken up this role of chief judge for our area contest. Area Director Jahnavi is part of Coastline Toastmasters Club, and we are happy and really proud that she is our area director. I hope all of you have enjoyed this area contest, and we are looking forward to see you at the division contest, the dates of which will be announced by our area director and the division director later on. Thank you everyone for a wonderful job. I enjoyed. Over to you, Area Director, Toastmaster Jahnavi Rampalli.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to the winners. And we all will see you again on 9th and 10th of April at the division level contest, that is Aura Fest. The link for being the role player or the organizing committee are out. So I would like to request every member to take up your chances and fill the forms. I request everyone to turn on your videos so that we can take a group picture. Okay. We'll wait for a couple of more minutes. Can everyone please turn on your videos? Toastmaster Prachi, Toastmaster Shriya, Toastmaster Mani Chandana, Toastmaster Sai Sutin. Subhadra ma'am, you have to turn on your video now.
Except that anything.
Pani sir, can you turn on your video, please? Okay. Subhash, can you please turn on your video and click a picture for us?
Yes, I'm clicking the picture.
Okay, wait. Everyone is turning on their videos. Maybe we can wait a couple of more minutes and then do it.
Yes.
Ram, can you turn on your video, please? Okay.
Shall I go for it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, happy faces. Done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to the Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Vijay.
Congratulations to all the winners. I deem it a great honor to propose a vote of thanks. I would like to thank the contest chairs, TM Hiranmai and TM Vasu Nama, Chief Judge TM Subhadra, the district officers, all the role players and the contestants who made the contest a huge success. Once again, I thank one and all present here. I adjourn the meeting now.